Hi, today Creality sent me this for review. In this video, I will make review for user experience difference between this Raptor X and the original Raptor. Here's the original Raptor and this is the Raptor X. The chassis of the scanner looks identical. The Raptor X is a little bit heavier. If look at the sensors, infrared projector is more clear and this one is a bit darker. So I test what is the difference between these two, what's the additional functionality that gain from buying Raptor X over the regular Raptor. Regular Raptor has just one projector for the 7-line blue laser. Raptor X has 3. The buttons in the back, there are 5 buttons. The cable length of the Raptor X is much longer than the cable that comes with the original Raptor. And the most important, you have a bridge Wi-Fi handle. It has the Wi-Fi 6 inside and also the batteries. Okay, here's how you assemble it. In the box, they come with a quick release plate. And it should lock in place. And to release it, squeeze both. This Wi-Fi handle has 2 versions, the version for the Raptor and the Otter. The version for the Raptor comes with this cable, which has a 12 volts DC jack and a USB-A port, and one end is USB-C connect to the scanner. So if you have Otter and the Raptor, I suggest that you buy the Raptor version because this cable is proprietary. You can't buy anywhere else. But if you get the Raptor version, you can also use it with the Otter by using USB-A to USB-C cable. You can buy from anywhere. When I use Otter with the Wi-Fi bridge, the speed is only 15 frames per second. Let's connect the cable. There's 2 ports here, USB-A and DC jack. If you are using the Otter, you only need this USB-A port. At the base, you have a button, press it once. Actually, the light here is blue, and when it starts to blink, it means that it is ready for Wi-Fi connection. Here's a phone bracket, and it can extend up to 9 centimeters. Flash in blue color, it means that it's ready for phone or a PC connection. Okay, here's how it works. This handle will act like a Wi-Fi router. So you need to connect your PC to this router and also your phone. So it will be in the same network. To connect your phones, you need to disable mobile network or else it will not work. And then you click on the Wi-Fi and there will be Creality Scan Pocket. There is no password required. It also comes with the Wi-Fi 6 adapter to a USB-A. If your computer, laptop or desktop already has Wi-Fi 6, you don't need this one because its USB-A connection is slower. The one that in your computer, if you have Wi-Fi 6, is a PCIe connection, so it's faster than the one that they give you in the box. This is for a computer that does not have a Wi-Fi 6 on your PC. Click on the Wi-Fi tab. You should see Creality Scan Pocket. Click on Connect. Now it's connect with the Wi-Fi 6AX protocol and the link speed is 2400, same as the Frist Wi-Fi bridge. Okay, when you fire up the Creality Scan, and your handle will be in a solid green color. If your PC connect to a LAN cable, you need to remove the LAN cable before you connect to the Wi-Fi. After the firmware update, you can remove the scanner and connect it with the cable to calibrate the scanner. Okay, let's try to scan the first object. And if I want to mirror the screen into my phone, I need to click a wireless screen mirror icon on the right, and there will be a QR code come up. My phone, I need to use Google Lens on the camera to scan this, and it will pop up the link to open the screen in the browser, and then you click full screen and the screen on the phone is mirror. We have a play button, pause button, and clear button, and the top one is for exit the full screen mode. I think the exposure is incorrect, it's too dim. So you can't change exposure in this mirror mode. You need to exit and then you can change the exposure here. I change it to automatic. So I will need to mirror the screen again. So once you exit, you need to mirror the screen again to come back. That's not very convenient, isn't it? Okay, let's start the scan now. And you can't see the lens, but you need to look at the light here to see the lens. So I think if you are closer to your computer and you can see the screen, you don't need to use the screen mirror. When you pause, you can't zoom or rotate the screen. You can only stop the scan or going back to exit the full screen mode. So I will stop, click yes. Screen here will be disconnected. So if you want to make another scan, you need to come back and scan the QR code every time to mirror the screen onto your phone. Okay, next I will scan this object, and I will use the 34 lines to scan overall object for faster speed, and then I will do a local scanning for detailed scan on the head area. I set the resolution to 0.3, and on the head I will use the resolution 0.1. Okay, here we have a scan mode. I will choose the global marker first so that I will scan all the markers. So now all the markers scanned. Click on the point cloud, and then I can start to scan the object in a 34 lines blue laser. This is 0.3 millimeters resolution. So now I have for the 0.3 millimeters. To do local detail, you need to click here. I need more detail on the head area. So I hold shift and select the head. So the head area will be scanned with a 0.1 resolution. I hit apply. See, the head is deleted, and then you need to rescan the head. It will change to a 7-line laser automatically, so you don't have to do anything. Just press the button and rescan the head. You see the head will come back with a higher resolution. So local detail is the concept when you scan the overall model, then you make a final detail. When you optimizing the point cloud, use the resolution that higher value 0.3, and it will give more detail 0.1 on the head area. So you can see here that the head area has a higher detail. Okay, here's the mermaid scan. The red one is Raptor X and the blue one is Otter in small mode. Raptor X was scanned at resolution 0.3. I use local detail at 0.15. You can see that the detail of the hair is much better than the one from the Otter. This is the best Otter can do in small mode. And this is what the Raptor X can do. Next I do scan for this RAM chip, see how much detail it can give and if it's any different than the original Raptor. The red one is the original Raptor and the blue one is Raptor X. They both scan with the 7-line blue laser. So I think that the 7-line blue laser is exactly the same component from the Raptor to Raptor X. There is no improvement. Next I will scan this keyboard because the Raptor X has a larger capture area in the cross laser mode. See if it can scan this keyboard without applying the marker onto the keyboard. I will use external marker. This is the result from the keyboard scan, 0.3mm resolution. Okay, let's see if it can scan this mountain bike helmet without applying the marker onto it. I'm not sure if this one's 4. I'm going to try 0.3. Yeah, 0.3. I'm sure you need another marker. Go to that there. See if I can scan the top of the helmet. No. I try to scan half of the helmet. Okay. The red one is cross laser and the blue one is infrared, both from Raptor X. The cross laser has a sharper edge. See here, the edge is sharper. Now this one is a little bit more round. I will do face scan with the Raptor X. Okay, here's the comparison of the infrared scanning. From on the right is the Raptor X, the red color. The blue one is the original Raptor, and the yellow one is the auto face mode. I would say that it is exactly the same infrared scanner. I cannot see any difference in the definition, sharpness. See, it's capture same amount of black hair, eyebrows, same, everything is the same. Otter has a better definition. You see the lips here. This one is smooth, this one has texture, and the eyebrows is more detailed, and detail of the skin. This is actual skin, and this one look smooth, loss of detail. So I scanned this before. The blue one is Raptor X with a cross laser. I use magnet marker and it leaves some mark here, which is very normal. On the left is the Raptor that I scanned 6 months ago using 7-line blue laser. But the result is very comparable. This one, it took me a very long time and a lot of markers to get this scan. Okay, on the right is the Otter large mode. This one I also use the marker. You can see that it lost sharpness, and you can't actually use this for reverse engineering. And this is the Raptor X, and this is the Raptor 7-line laser. And on the far left is a Raptor with the infrared.